I need some ID, love.
Are you serious?
Hey guys, I'm Don Saladino, and I'm here today to talk about one of my favorite clients, Dave Harbour, and our preparation for his role in Hellboy.
We fight against the forces of darkness.
What was interesting about Hellboy is that he was going to be wearing a certain amount of prosthetics, but he had to feel like he was able to kick some ass, and he was able to walk on the set and to feel like Hellboy. Through the 8 or 9 weeks of training, he was able to pull some weight off the floor, and he was able to do things like carry weight, throw med balls, crawl, push sleds, do things that were incredibly functional. So when he went on the set, when he put on that suit, he felt like he can run through a brick wall. So let's go, let's get started. We're going into our warm-up with my main man, Brett, here. The first exercise is going to be a forward bounding movement, and we are going to do 3 to 5 jumps, only 1 set. Good, perfect. So Brett, notice Brett's landing really light on his feet. Brett did 1 jump, he would continue 2 into 3. The second exercise is going to be a bear crawl. We're going to do 5 crawls on each arm, only 1 set, forward and backwards. I want you to envision that you're putting, your smartphone on your back or a glass of water. I don't want your hips to move. Show me that crawl. We're gonna go forward, down. Excellent, excellent. I mean, that's textbook right there. I love it. The third exercise is going to be a med ball slam. We're going for 5 repetitions onto your toes, throw it through the ground. Use your entire body. I want 5 times here. Good. Notice how Brett is not just using his arms. He's getting on his toes, he's using his legs, he's using his core. That was 5. What I absolutely love about this is getting his heart rate up, but it's also establishing that athleticism. Exercise number 4, part of our warm-up, is going to be a lateral bound. I want 3 to 5 jumps on each side, laterally, 1 set. Give me an explosive jump onto that left leg, and perfect. Stick that landing, jump back, give me 3 each side. Perfect. And rest, good. I love that. We're then going into a lateral crawl. I want 5 crawls to the right, 5 crawls back to the left, 1 set. I love bear crawling because it's working on the hips, the core, stability in the shoulders. And concluding our warm-up, we're gonna finish with a pivoting med ball slam, 3 to 5 slams each side, 1 set. There you go. So now we're really using that rotational component. He's getting good lat extension, good shoulder flexibility, a lot of core work, and also hip. I mean, the hips are working, it's incredibly important. So really, really simply, we just ran through 6 movements, 2 jumping movements, 2 throwing movements, and 2 different crawling movements. That is your warm-up. 2 rounds of that, you're done. Now we're gonna get off into the suit-up workout, one of my favorite portions. Let's go. All right, this is our Saturday suit-up workout. There's no traditional lifts in this workout, primarily our warm-up and carries. The first movement we're gonna go and do is the most difficult movement, and that's a double overhead walk carry. Brett, throw that overhead. A couple things that he's thinking about right now. We're gonna go for roughly a 25-yard walk. Brett's thinking about holding this in his lats. Notice how his arm's straight, his rib cage is down, turning around. Let's walk back. If your arms start bending, that weight's gonna get really heavy, and it's taking the benefit away from why we're actually going overhead. Let's rest. The second movement goes into a single overhead carry. Same principles. Brett's walking 25 yards. He's trying to drive that lat down, avoid bending that elbow, keeping that rib cage down, and avoiding any excessive curve in his lumbar spine. The next movement's gonna be a overhead rack carry. You always wanna hold the weight where you're strongest to press. You're not strong pressing from here, you're strong pressing from here. Exactly the same on both sides. Let's walk down, let's walk back. Rib cage down, driving that right elbow down into the ribs, making sure that that lat is turned on. We're gonna go into an overhead down carry. Brett's really trying to focus on keeping his ribs down. I want you to breathe into your belly and into your ribs. I do not want you breathing up here. Let's walk down. Now, the more we can focus on that diaphragmatic breathing, the more we're gonna focus on improving mobility. These are also great drills to implement before you even start your workout. David and I will work on that a lot. Let's switch sides. We then move into a double rack carry. Let's go for our 25-yard walk. Staying completely upright, not leaning back, strong core, driving those elbows down into the rib cage, making sure that lat's turned on. What I love about the carry, especially for people who can't press, it's a great way to get those muscles of your shoulder, your lats, your grip stronger without actually going overhead. So let's go into a one-arm rack carry now. Now let's go for a walk 25 yards down. We're gonna walk back, and then I want us to switch arms. We're then going into a rack down carry. Brett's doing a great job keeping that elbow down, making sure I'm touching his lat right here. It's turned on, almost like he's doing a pull-up. What I love about the carry is it's forcing your body to engage. It's focusing on developing strength in your entire body. We're then going into a doubles farmer's walk. Now, on these, I like to load up and try and go heavier. You're not gonna be able to go as heavy overhead as you are here. Let's go with a one-arm suitcase carry, focusing on your breathing. Notice Brett as he's walking back. When you're looking at his shoulders, you cannot tell that he's carrying anything. There is a big fat burning component here, which I absolutely love. You're gonna feel the heart rate elevated. All right, that was incredible. Still one of my favorite days. I've been training for 20 years professionally. If you got any questions, I'm sure you're gonna be able to fire them off to me, and I will always get back to you. Thanks.